Gigi from Gigi's Retirement Budgets. Welcome back. I'm so excited. Today is Letterbox Day. I haven't been able to do Letterbox for a while, and it just always weighs heavy on my shoulders because one of my major financial goals is to put money into my grandchildren's investment accounts. And when I can't do that, it just weighs really heavy on me. And I've had some financial struggles. I haven't had financial struggles in the sense that I didn't have the money. I had the money, but I've had major bills, car bills, upcoming bills, things like that, from September to January. I mean, just this month alone, I had to pay $254 for my car registration. My driver's license was due. It expired, so that was another $45. And then my AAA is due this month, so that's another $90. And then I made the decision to pay off one of my credit cards. Woot woot! So that was like $388. So I've just had a bunch of, and then I've had some major car expenses over the last few months. So praying the devourer does not take any of my money that I am saving in the name of Jesus. I plan to have more money next month so that I can start doing all my savings challenges again. So I'm really excited. But today, right now, we're going to do Letterbox. So let me just explain this really quick for anyone that's new. I save Letterbox for myself and my grandchildren. So $1 bills and $2 bills have a letter on them. And this is where they're printed. I'm not sure what the letter means. But so I save based on our names, initials. I save Letterbox. So I have 4 grandchildren. I have H girl, J man, C man, and B girl. And for H girl, I save H and D's, her middle and her last, her first and her middle name initials. For C man, I save his first initial, and I can't save his second letter in his name because I already gave it to J man. So I just picked the letter I. So I save C and I's for him. And then for J man, I save J and A's for his first initial and his second letter in his name. And then for B girl, I save B bucks. So my G bills, we're going to my birthday challenge. My birthday's over with. So now I am going to put the G bills towards my 100 envelope savings is what I'll be putting that towards. All right. I have these markers here, and here's what I've discovered the problem is. When you go with a particular theme and you run out of a color and you got to pick something similar, it's just not cohesive, and I don't like it. I think H girl ran away with commandeered my pink one that I was using for B girl because I cannot find it anywhere. And my purple, which I'm using for me and H girl, ran out of ink. And so I had to go get 2 more. It doesn't color the same though, so that's kind of weird. I had to catch up with my coloring because apparently last time I didn't color them in. I just marked them off. And that's why these are in red, because I had ran out of ink. All right. So I don't know if I'll color today either. And then while I was coloring in today, my cat, Lavender, decided to get a hold of my binder that was sitting right here, and she just decided to chew it up. What is wrong with people? Because, they're people. Cats and dogs are people. All right. So for my G bills today, I already have, where is my other tracker? I had already done 100 on mine. Where's mine? That's so weird. Okay. Oh, I did a different tracker. That's what it was. Okay. So G bills that I have this month, or so far, in January for me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So I have to turn this sideways because I'm left-handed and keep my head out of the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now I should have 30. Keep hitting this camera today. I've been already filming some other ones. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo, woo, 30 more dollars going in my emergency fund. All right. So that's my G-Bucks. Color these in later. All right, H girl already has 100 that I deposited in her account. And now she is up to 63 on her second tracker. So she has a total of 163 so far. I deposited this 51. So in her envelope right now, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's see how much we have today to put in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Woot woot. All right. Love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7, and 9. All right, so in her envelope, she should have, let's see how much she has. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That is H girl. Such a fun way to say for them. I love it. All right, so she's got hers. Now we're on to J-Man. J-Man, I already deposited 100 into his, and he has 11 so far on this new tracker. So how much does he have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. I think this orange is getting ready to run out. Oh my gosh, my cats are going crazy. They got the zoomies. Not even counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he should have 21 in here now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Love it when it matches. All right, and we got C-Man. So what happened with C-Man is before Christmas, he had 85. And I'd already deposited 100 in everyone else's account. And I was having a hard time finding C-bills. So that's when I added the I-bills. But I ended up just taking $15 out of my checking account and putting it in with his money so I could give him $100 before Christmas for his investment account. And so now on his new tracker, he has 11. So how much does he have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good job. Okay. I say good job like it was him. So usually, okay, I can't talk and color or count at the same time. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Usually when I am doing this, I'm coloring and I'm talking and I'm giving you an update. So I haven't been able to give you an update in a while. So let me color his in. And maybe I'll do it for Bren too. When I'm coloring Bren's in, give you an update on them. Okay, so H girl. H girl, as you may recall, or if you're new, she's in 6th grade. And in her town that she's going to school, 6th grade is middle school. And it has been, in some ways, it's been really good for her. And she's thriving and she's loving it. In other ways, it hasn't. She's really into girly things now. And she loves the color pink, which she has never loved. She's really into pink now. And, you know, she's starting to do that teenage isolation thing where she just wants to hang out in her room and just, it's our room, me and her share a room, and just, you know, listen to her music or whatever. She's really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which just cracks me up because who knew? My son and my daughter, when they were younger, back in the 90s, liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so she's been using words like radical, cowabunga, like these different kinds of words. And she is just cracking me up with it, right? I'm like, this is so old school. But she spends a lot of her time looking up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle memes and little short clips. And then she's been making like little slideshows of them on her computer. And then she will, you know, that she has to show them to me. She's so funny. And she really wants to go to camp. But I don't think that we are going to be able to afford for her to go to camp, which is really sad. So that is, who am I on? C-Man. So he should have 25 now. So C-Man should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25. Yes, we are on track. All right, let's go over to girl. Sorry. All right. So B girl already has 164 total. I deposited this 30. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. She have 34 in here. I don't know why I did that. I know these lines are 10, so I should just go 10, 20, 34. Who knows? It's early in the morning, people. I've been awake since like almost 4. I went to bed really early last night. Got like 7 hours of sleep. Okay, so B girl today has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Same as her brother. All right, this pen is not fun to color with. not seeing another pink one except for this one. And I tried coloring with this one earlier and I did not like it. All right. 10. Well, that's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. All right. So that was H Girl. So J-Man has not been very cooperative with homeschool. And every day is a struggle. I get him on his homeroom class. My sister works nights, so she's sleeping. And some days she doesn't get home till 5:30 in the morning. So then she only gets like three hours of sleep. And she gets up and finishes the rest of his classes with him. So I'm responsible for homeroom. She's responsible for all his other video classes with his teachers that he needs to get on, live calls and stuff. And then when my daughter gets home from work, then she does all the other schoolwork with him, all his lessons and everything. So it's been a struggle for all of us. And I was talking to my sister the other day about how, she reminded me that we were going to give this a shot for, 1 semester and see how it went. And I was telling her that I think that he needs to go back to school. He was having issues. Needs to go back to school, and that this is way harder than, what we thought it was going to be. And, we were just having a conversation. And I said, I just don't really think that he's learning what he needs to be learning, because he just refuses. Well, I mean, he doesn't refuse. He argues with us about doing his work and stuff. And so it's like, how much is he actually retaining? Like, we're just rushing through, the lessons every day, just trying to get it done. I feel this particular homeschool is way too much. He's at school from 8:45 in the morning until like way into the afternoon. And it's just a lot of work. It's like 5 calls a day. And, and this wasn't the homeschool I wanted. The homeschool I wanted was one that we could make our own schedule. We could take him out on different field trips, like to the zoo, the museums, different things. And we're just so tied to that computer every single day. I do not like it. But, anyways, all that to say that yesterday was the end of the second quarter, and his teacher always gives out awards. And I feel like they're just kind of like participation awards, right? So he, the first semester, he got the athlete award, because whenever they have their brain breaks and they've got to, she puts on little videos for them to do dancing things and whatever, he's always up and moving around. That's one thing. He likes to move around. And so he got athlete award, and then he got perfect attendance, or an attendance award. This time he got bookworm award, which she said for the love of reading, which this kid does not like to read, and this kid has trouble reading. But the other part of it was his perseverance to sound out and learn new words, which he does. Like when he's on the class and she asks him to read a word, or she asks him to, sound it out or whatever, he is on it. He's doing it, right? And I don't know if he's just trying to impress his class or what. But then when he's alone with us and there's no class and we're like, what's that word? Sound it out. He's sounding out letters that aren't even in the word. He's starting the word with a letter that's not even there. It's like he's not even trying, right? And it's just super frustrating. Well, so he got the bookworm award. And then at the end, she gave 2 special awards that was a total surprise. I knew about the other 2, the bookworm and the attendant. He got perfect attendance because she had sent an email and sent the certificates and said that we could print them off ahead of time if they wanted to show them in class or whatever. But the last one was a surprise, and he won a Kava Bear award. And so the school is related to a company called Kava, I think, or something. I don't know, CAVA. But every day in homeroom, she goes over the Kava Bear responsibilities. Kava Bear rules, maybe, is what it is. But, you're responsible, you're sitting in your chair, you're sitting up straight, you're on time, you're listening, you're participating, like all these things, right? And he, out of his whole entire class, he and one other kid got that award. And he was so surprised. I was so surprised. She said that he's, always participating in class, which he is, because they get points for attendance and points for participation and stuff. And he always has one of the highest points. And then every month or so, every few weeks, their dojo points. I don't know what that, and they get to go to the dojo store and online, and they get stuff. And so he several times has, with his points, gotten brain breaks. So he gets to pick the brain breaks that his class watches. And so he loves doing that. And then right before Christmas vacation, they cashed in their points, and he picked a virtual one-on-one lunch with his teacher, which hasn't happened yet. They've been doing testing since they got back from Christmas break. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, he can do his one-on-one lunch with her. He's super excited. He knew the second she asked him what he wanted to spend his points on, that's what he wanted. And so, he got this award for being responsible and participating and always being really enthusiastic in class and all that kind of stuff. So I was just really, really super proud of him, especially after the conversation that I had with my sister, and I was just feeling really discouraged. That really lifted my spirits about him in this homeschool. Okay, so B Girl now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That does not track. She had 14. Wait. How many did I color? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. All right. So I put I just did this today. Tried to calculate this. So I put the deposited. That makes sense, right? Deposited in the wrong spot. Okay. So she should have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30, 1, 2. 32. That was 31. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, it matches. Woo-woo! All right, so real quick, if you're interested, if not, I guess you could click off the video, but I'd love for you to watch it to the end so I get the views. But real quick, C-Man has been, he's almost 4. He'll be 4 in May. His language has just exploded. Like, he is enunciating his words really well and talking up a storm. I talked to them on the phone the other night, and he was like, Gigi, we made a card for you and for Grammy. And my son's like, hey, bud, that was supposed to be a surprise. Because my birthday was January 6th. And so this is the first time today they're going to see me since my birthday. So I think they're doing a little birthday thing for me. And so he was telling me that they had made a birthday card for me and his other grandmother. His other grandmother's birthday is exactly 3 days behind mine, January 9th. Same year, everything. We're the same exact age. So I think that's funny. So he was telling me that, so they call me Gigi and they call her Grammy. And he's so funny because last time I went up there, I hadn't seen him in 3 months. And well, no, that's not true. I saw them at Thanksgiving, but I hadn't been up there in 3 months. And he kept asking his dad, how come I never come up there anymore? It was just crazy. I couldn't get up there. But anyways, I get up there and he kept going, Grammy, Grammy. I'm like, I'm not Grammy, I'm Gigi. He's like, oh yeah, Gigi, Gigi, right? And so then it got to the point where every time he called me Grammy, I said, I'm gonna call you Peter. So he'd call me Grammy and I'd say, what, Peter? And he'd be like, my name's not Peter. And I'm like, my name's not Grammy. So anyways, so when he said, Gigi, Gigi, right? We made you a card. That like made my heart happy. And then B girl, she's 1.5 almost. She's just sitting there smiling at me the whole time, right? Like I'm like, hi, and I'm like waving on the camera and she's just smiling and trying to act all shy. Well, then I talked to them last night and they had just got home. They had went out for dinner and they were all in my son and my daughter-in-law's room and they were all on the bed and the kids were just jumping around and being all crazy. And B girl, when I was on the video, when, I called and I was like, hi, it's Gigi. She whips her head around and she's like, Gigi, which she's said my name a couple times, but she doesn't really say it that often. And she doesn't talk super a lot yet, she still says words here and there. But one of her favorite things to do is says, yeah. And she like nods her head, like, shakes her head. Yeah. She's like, yeah. And so she like was trying to look at me on the camera and stuff, and C-Man's jumping on the bed. And so he's making it hard for her to look in the camera. And so my son says, do you want to hold the camera? And she goes, yeah. So I thought that was super cute. But anyways, I'm super excited to see them today. Last time I saw them was a few weeks ago. I went up there and I really, really miss them. So yeah, so that's it for today. That's Letterbucks. I hope you enjoyed watching me save for my grandchildren. It's a super fun way to save money. If you're new and you're wondering where I get the Letterbucks, usually what I do is when I decide how much money I'm going to use for my saving challenges, and I go to the bank and I get all the, all the different denominations I need for cash stuffing and my challenges and everything. I usually get all ones for my challenges, and I will designate for each challenge what I'm going to do. Before I do any of those challenges, I go through all the ones and I look for Letterbucks and I pull those out. And so I don't always have the amount of money at the end that I say I'm going to have or put in for each of my challenges, because I pull Letterbucks out of there. And then also, as I'm spending money from my cash, my wallet and my cash envelopes, when I get change back, and if I get dollars, if I see a Letterbuck, I'll pull it. So yeah, so that's how I save these Letterbucks, and I always put them in the front here, so I know that I haven't tracked them yet when I pull them. All right, so that is it for Letterbucks, and I hope you have an amazing day. Love, Lavender and Gigi.